Hey guys, how's it going? Bearded here. Welcome back to the search for Factorum. So I haven't done anything between episodes. Nothing. I've just been standing here the whole time. But I did read your comments, and I had a couple really good suggestions for the fighter here that I think we need to implement before we take him out on his test flight. One of those things was an AI block, and the other thing was to add some auto cannons. So the AI block is going to be great for the turrets we put on there. And the auto cannons is going to give me kind of that intermediate range between the railgun and the Gatling guns, because the railgun takes so long to load. It was an excellent point that was brought up by you guys that I need something to kind of still outrange my enemies. Fighting in SE is just a thing, and it's not great. So I don't feel alone, because you guys have been so kind in letting me know that I'm not alone in this frustration of feeling like no matter what you build, you know, heavy armor, all the stuff, and you try to do a really good job, like it's just paper. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna add an AI block. We're gonna put some auto cannons on here, and then we'll take them for a test flight, and then we'll just see where we end up. I'd like to try to, you know, maybe take off this episode. I'm just hoping. Maybe that won't happen. I don't know. But I got the ion thrusters pretty much done. I'll have to check them one more time, but we are out of gold. I've depleted the local resource here on the moon. So yeah, I think if we can get out in space with the space miner, and I'd like to maybe take Wanda, we can make our way to some of these points of interest and see what the Factorum's all about. And just kind of move along, you know? I'm done with the bases. I think we need to be mobile. So we're gonna give that a shot. Let's start with the fighter, and we'll upgrade him and give him a test, and then we'll just go from there. Thanks for joining me. Let's get busy. Okay, so I think first things first is the AI block. That'll be the easiest. Let's see. I know there was, was it this one? No, that's my undocking. Empty timer block. We can use that. Let's use this space for the AI defensive block. And then for the guns, oh boy, I don't know where we'll put those, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So I need an AI block on here somewhere. Stick you there. I want you white. That's a flight move. AI defensive combat. This one does not need to be in any orientation, it looks like. Okay, but I need parts. Let me get some parts. Oh, let me get some parts. Thank you. And then we'll put this in. AI defensive block. We'll need to set it up. Not a problem. But I want to move on to the guns. And it's pretty hard. I've used up a lot of my conveyor ports for thrusters and stuff, so I'm not sure what to do with this. I could put them out on the wings, but I don't know if that would affect my aiming radius. Plus there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be enough blocks. Let's jump up there and let's just see. Like maybe in here. Like if I come off, I know there's a port on the turret end, right? Yeah, right there. That would mean I'd have to get rid of all of this to put a couple cannons on. Well, let's stick it on there and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so assault cannons are in. They kind of stick out like a sore thumb, but they're there. I'm not sure how it's going to work with the aiming because they are so far away from center, and I'm not sure if, like when I lock target, if that's going to kind of affect my aiming accuracy, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it happens, but I need to figure out the cargo and get as many shells in here as I can, and I need to set up the defensive AI, and then I think we're ready. So let me do that real quick, and then we'll go on our first, or not our first, second sortie, I guess. Okay, so I'm just sitting here thinking about this AI defensive block. I'm not real good with the AI blocks because I haven't used them a whole lot. So I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm going to target weapons. I don't need to target characters, I don't think. Never flee. Yeah, I'm not going to flee. It's defensive. I think we'll be okay with that. And you can set up actions. So event toolbar for AI defensive block when threat is detected and when threat is not or lost. Oh man. I don't know how this works to really optimize this. And you can flee to different points. I don't know. Do you just turn it on and you're good to go? Or is it a combat block I need? Let me switch this around. I'm going to try an AI combat block, or a offensive block, I guess would be called, because they're both combat, but one's defensive, one's offensive. Ugh. So let me change this to an offensive block and we'll see what that gives me. I don't know. I'm learning this. This is not something I use on a regular basis. I usually just like stick them in and go from there. So get rid of you and we'll try an offensive block, I think. Okay, that's an offensive block. What does that give me? AI offensive block. Attack enemies closest. Search interval. So I would turn that like down to, I don't know, 5 seconds, let's say. Threatening subsystems will make that weapons. I think this is what I needed. Not a defensive. I needed an offensive block. Attack pattern, circle, orbit, stay at range. Ooh, that's not bad. Do I do? I think that's just when AI is on and the AI is controlling the ship. We'll do stay at range, minimal distance. The minimal distance, the grid should try to stay away from the target. So if I, like, we go outside of Gatling gun range, I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm gonna have to like read into this and see what grid has no active move block, da 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 da. Yeah, that's in case I wanted to just do the thing. But I just wanted to give me better range. And I never really looked into it. So I'm gonna leave the offensive block on there and we'll go from there. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know. Alright. Get on here. Get rid of you. I think we're ready to go. Yeah. Cannons are on there. I have my offensive AI block and we'll just see what happens. Oh boy. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. All right, we have 97% already on our tanks. We have 13 days of power. I think we're good. I need to add the cannons to my G menu. Right there. There we go. Gatlings, cannons, and railgun. Mining survey drone. I think we're just gonna go after you because I don't like you. I think you were one of those ones that just weren't nice to me. Let's go. Uh-oh. Something got a hold of me. Is he coming closer? Oh, I need to put my camera on. Home. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Arthur, put you on here. View. Is that the mining ship that we had? He's coming toward me. I'll lock on. Yeah, I think that's that mining carriage. I'm zoomed in as far as I can go. Oh, yeah. I feel like the range on the Gatlings have gone better. Oh, let's get out of here. I think that one shot took care of him. What do we got? Somebody behind me. Nope. Okay, dampener's back on. Whatever that was, we took him out. Where? There's the drone right there. All right. Look at you. You are 3 kilometers off. Okay, let's get a little closer to you. Something else is down here. Locked on. Big explosion. Let's switch to cannons. Oh, you on an intercept course? Whoa, let me get out of here. I kind of like the turrets, I'm not gonna lie. Mobile utility platform. And the twin sail merchant. Okay, I was still going for this drone here, man. What the heck? Dampener's back on. We're gonna turn off our reverse thrust. We're down to 83%. I feel like I'm doing something out here. Oh, I hit him. Go back to our Gatling or our railgun. Miss. Get out of here. I don't know if they're just not shooting back at me, because this feels a whole lot easier than last time. Yeah, I don't know what's up, man. I just... Oh, let's get back out of here. I can't see where I'm at. Now I'm just shooting at random things. Okay. I think while it's still, we took no damage whatsoever. We took out like 3 different ships, but they weren't very aggressive, which seems kind of weird. I think what we'll do, yeah, see there's something over there. Private sale. Okay. Mining carriage, all that other stuff that's neutral. We're going to leave that neutral. But I think if my tactics are correct and I stay at range, I think we'll be able to survive with this little fighter. I'm kind of liking how it just performed. I don't know if they just were being easy on me or what, but I'm feeling a little more comfortable. I think the little fighter has been upgraded enough and I've been educated enough by you guys to make this work. So let's get back to the base and we'll see where we can park him and what we're going to do next. Okay, approaching base. I think we'll just dock him right on the capital ship and we'll go look at what needs to be done and we'll see if it's even feasible to take off. at least give it a test flight. Where's the capital ship? And we were gonna dock him toward the front. So I'm thinking, I've got fuel for this. This bay down here will be for like utility ships, platforms, welders. We'll see if we can fit Wanda in there. I think that would be cool. It's tight, but I think we can do it. And then maybe up here, I'll print a couple of these guys out. We'll kind of reconfigure the connector setup. And maybe, I don't know, because this is not going to be the whole ship. I'm going to expand this thing quite a bit. So maybe another docking bay here that's like a through pass. So I can fly in, dock, and then go and fly out if I want to. So we'll do that when we get up into space. But for now, we'll just dock you here. You should attach nicely, right? Hello? Oh, there it goes. And lock. Beautiful. There it is, in its spot, not been touched. We're good to go. I feel like I have a lot to set up, but if I look up ion thrusters, capital ship ion thrusters, I have 1, 2 incomplete there. I don't see any more. 2 incomplete ones, and I don't know if these are part of the capital ship or not. I don't think so, because they're not white. All right, let me see if I can figure out where these 2 are at, and if I have the stuff to weld those up. And they're both upward thrusts. Okay, I think everything else is okay. I'll run through kind of the inventory of stuff, the level of the tank levels for hydrogen, and then I'll have to set up the sequence to disconnect the back merge block and stuff down here. Yeah, it's unlocked right now. So yeah, let me do that little programming stuff and just making sure we have all that we need. And I'll throw some cargo in because I want to keep some resources on me, at least the best I can. And then we'll have to like load up ships and we'll see if we can even lift off with this sucker. Oh boy. There's one. And I'm betting the other one's on this side. Okay, let's get those. Ooh, can I do it? I think we got it. Done. We got them. All of our thrusters are complete. Now, I need to probably put a landing gear up front here because it just doesn't look right to have just these 2 in the back and nothing up here. And it shouldn't be too hard. I'm thinking like right up in here. Where's the middle of the ship? Right there is the middle of the ship. So can I put a landing gear here? Oh, let's try. What's behind it? There's nothing above them. Let's go see where this is at. That might be okay. Oh, it does not like that. Well, there's a new thing. Watch, I can go across. Do it. Do it. Okay. I'm gonna have to move these down just a taste. Not a problem. Let me fix that first. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lock this one because it's on that movable deck and the other 2 aren't. So I don't want to cause any issues with Clang or anything. So I think all we need to do is close in this floor here for the little ship bay. That's a problem. Now I can't. I gotta jump over that. Oh well. You know, it looks pretty. It may not be that functional, but I don't care. So we're getting close to leaving, and if we come back, we'll fix it then. But I need to fill this in with some blocks, man. What kind of blocks are we gonna use? Floor's back in. I think what I'll do is I'll bring the space miner over and we'll get him parked up in his spot. Platforms in his spot, and then we can bring Wanda over and see if she even fits in this area. So let me do that. Oh, I just had a thought. What about the Badger? He's over there too. I kind of want to take him because he's a cool ship and I haven't flown him in so long. Ooh, I don't really want to take the lifter. You're way too big. And oh yeah, that's a project for another time.
Energy critical.
I know, I'm gonna get, let's get in the space miner. We'll get our energy. I want to take all the guys. And lock. You know, I have a question for you guys. I know all of my content is basically SE, and I was wondering, what are your thoughts on me trying some other games? There's some games out there that I enjoy playing that I've played in the past that I think would be kind of cool to do a little playthrough or something. I had a buddy of mine telling me that, you know, we played Astroneer in the past and that's kind of a cool game and it's fun. So I was thinking, well, you know, what if I played that? Would that be a cool thing to do? Let me know in the comments, like, what kind of game besides SE that you'd like to see. I'm a little curious on that, if you'd even like to see other content like that, because, you know, I love playing this game. This is by far my most favorite game ever. Everything about it is cool, but let me know. Wanda is not going to fit. She is too big. Woo-wee. Yeah, that's like way too tight. Wanda, you can't fit in there. I don't know if we can take her. I think Wanda's gonna have to stay here. Yep. If I need her, I guess I'll come back and get her. And if Wanda's too big, I have no idea what to do with the Badger. It would be cool to take my whole fleet of ships, but I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, well, I think we're stuck with what we got on the capital ship. We got a space miner, we have a platform, and we have a fighter. So until we can expand the ship and make it bigger, we need more guns, we need more stuff. But I think we're to a point. All my thrusters are welded up, we have the hydrogen we need. I think we'll just do it. I think it's time. We need to lift off and see if this thing can fly. So let me make sure we have all the stuff we need and we'll give it a shot. Okay. I think I got it, guys. I have loaded up as much cargo as I think I might need. It might be too much, but my large reactors on the base had a ton of uranium in them. So I took that, bunch of components, a bunch of ammo, bunch of stuff. So I think we are getting close. But what I want to do first is I need an action relay to start this whole sequence of lifting off. So I think I want an action relay here on the ship, and maybe I'll need one. Well, I will need one on the base too. So before we leave, let's get the action relay up and going. And that door didn't shut. I'll have to fix that. Let's put the action relay on the base first, which I think we'll put it right on this tower here somewhere. I want to receive a signal from the ship to start my launch sequence, which I've set up with a timer block, so we should be good with that. I think I called it base timer block. Undock timer block, and that one. So set up actions. And I gotta look up here. Base timer block, undock timer block. So do that and trigger now. That's all I wanted to do. Everything else is in there. We'll do it on channel. Let's do it on channel 10. And it'll receive that signal, and then we should be good to go from that. Okay, so now I need one on the capital ship so I can send the signal on channel 10. Oh, I should probably name it. Let me name it real quick, because that needs to happen. Base CS launch. Action relay. Not launch. Launch. There we go. That should be good. All right, back to the ship, and we'll put an action relay on you. And then we're just going to send it on signal 10. And then I'll just set it up on my hotbar to send it for that. That should be all I need. Let me do one more thing. I want to check everything first, and then we'll, I think we'll give it a shot. I'm a little scared. There's a lot involved in making this thing go. In theory, all I have to do is send my signal, and that should start things. And then once I disconnect, we should be good. It should be able to just take off, and then I can do some thrust override, and we'll have a nice, smooth liftoff. Let's just do it. Send my signal. We're good to go there. And now we should be able to lift off. Should be clear to go. I see the piston retracting. Nice. We'll just, I guess, start. I'm at 100%. Nothing's happening. Am I locked or something? Oh, I can't see my landing gear. I screwed something up. I think my landing gear stayed locked. Oh, dang it. Shoot. Look it up. Auto lock is off. Oh, auto lock was on. We're going to turn auto lock off on these two. I think that's what the problem was. Alright. We're going to try it again. We'll send our signal because our main thrusters are right under that deck. So, number 5. Clears deck. We are good to go. Now we can try it. No, the landing gear's still locked. Why are you still locked? Maybe because I have to... Okay, this is gonna refill everything, to reset everything. Oh, I think we got it. We're lifting off. We're going. It takes 100% of my fuel to do it. Oh, come on. Come on. Tilt up. Oh, it's a heavy lift off. But we're doing it. We are leaving the atmosphere. Sweet. We're taking off. We did it. Oh man. It's just a little fraction of a capital ship, but we're making it. We're leaving the moon. Okay, I'm gonna wait, and as soon as we get out of our gravity well of the moon here, we're gonna start backing off on this stuff. Slowly gaining speed. Oh, my dampener's on. That's a problem. Jeez. There we go. Issues. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Alright, let's put some dampeners on. This kind of feels nice. I'm excited. We're on to the next step in this journey. We're mobile. I like it. Slowing down, slowing down. Cool. We are at a standstill above our base. Whoa. Okay, we are up in space. We are mobile. We have a whole lot of crap on us to be able to build stuff and do stuff. We are going to probably pick a direction and head that way nice and slow because I have one jump drive and I'm in no hurry. Because we have a lot of building and preparation to do to get this thing where it can defend itself for one. I had a lot of guns. I need a proper bridge. I need another hangar for the fighter. I want to print another fighter. We just got a ton of stuff to do. But I think we're going to wait until next episode to do that. I thought we made a big accomplishment this episode. We tested the fighter and he did okay. I think part of it was just my new way of fighting and learning how to fight in Space Engineers. But we lifted off. We got the capital ship up into space and we can start expanding it as much as we want because we have all the room we need. And that's what we'll continue to do. So I'll pick a destination. We'll start heading to one of these signals, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll figure it out. But we want to look at this prototype. We want to find some and see if we can't use some, take some for our own. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And until next time, take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.